puck. I mean, we saw what happened versus that puck.
Iceberg still in the mid lane, and it's GG that take the nick. And you're right. You're bang on, Fog.
Yeah, ways to take the fights in the later stage. It's not like they get hard countered. And let's go through that Omni. So
Game 2 here at the Corsair DreamLeague.
To deny on the range creep even when Bryle uses a raise. That's painful. Stun comes out. KitTrack.
That stun there from Stanking, right? That's it. That should be a first blood, and it is Stanking with a well-deserved first blood as the stun perfectly coming in just on the tip of it.
Yep, they have to. Ritsu top commits forward. He's getting linked.
Here we go. KVH is getting focused. Has he stolen enough damage to keep himself alive? He has not. The cold feet will proc.
The chilling touch.
Get the kill.
Even though Ritsu is sitting at 0 damage, chilling touch gives him actual damage versus that link anyway. So you're saying should they help? Stanking also making the way over, but top now.
They've got the pullback. Ritsu, this combo.
He's incredibly suffering, like we were mentioning that he would, versus this kind of aggressive lane, aggressive posture, because his supports, they have to kind of be there in the lane to help him, and they're not really the strongest ones. Sure, they've got double stuns, but line nicks. Mid lane. They could look for Villain here. He's popped the DK form. Backs off quickly though. KitTrack now. Top. In some trouble. Should be brought down, and he is.
Tries to go for the deny, but KVH coming in with the plasma field.
They're making good dual rotations on the two supports of SGG, and now they are smoking up, so they are trying to look for Bryle, since they do have that DK form plus DD room. Stun comes out.
Right back, Bryle might just go down on his own there. Now he's going to be there with the save. Comes in, but the first stun comes out. Villain has to keep his distance, but the cold feet will still proc, and Bryle gets a big kill.
Oh, that catches him up quite a lot. He's still 1,000 gold behind the DK, but he really needed that last hit.
It's Flea. But Flea will back off. They'll pop the Dream Call for this one, but Flea will just go straight for the TP out of there, and won't quite make it. Chilling touch helping with those right clicks.
He would have probably died to the break damage too. That 3, it does a hell of a lot of damage now.
Mike will come back in. That's silence. No, not quite enough to do.
There's a trap.
There's the turnaround. They've got the stun, holding him in place. And indeed, IX Mike with the bait play, as Moon got a little too hungry for the attempt on that kill.
IX Mike's, he's playing really well today. He was yesterday.
Smoke up from Iceberg as KitTrack and Owie. We're sort of heading up towards the top bottom lane. Is actually where the problem is Moon. He's been caught out again. Another death on this puck within a couple of minutes of play. Top lane.
Up now.
They've got the finger. Have they got the kill? Ritsu falling very low. The purification not quite in range. As Ritsu will survive. Wrap around from Owie comes through. Tries to close the gap on IX Mike, but won't find the stun. And Mike.
Ritsu, be careful. Oh.
What did he just came back into a stun? Or?
Yeah. I don't think he knew that Stanking had stick charges, but he just walked.
I guess not. I mean, and at the back of it all, Iceberg don't get any of the kills up on this top lane. I mean, they do manage to get Flea elsewhere. Bryle finds the Nyx assassin out on his own.
They never even denied. They didn't.
Yeah, only about, what, 500 or so in it. Top, Ritsu will make another go. They do have the stun control onto Mike,
yeah.
And they do. That's the kill they're after. They're trying to dive for more as well, with the 4 heroes going in straight away onto Stanking. Stanking trying to buy time for himself as he goes into the tree line, but he gets grabbed back by Ritsu. KVH is there. He's sort of on his own though. Flea heading over. Iceberg sort of split up though. They're a little scared of sticking around for this one.
Is in the back. Cleans up the AA.
Can he get anything more? The DK sweeping around. He's looking for the big kills. Ritsu is there on the front. Flea trying to set up a stun. Ritsu, he's going to be focused here. They've got the stun control, and off the back of that dive, Iceberg, they lose 2 kills. Double kill for Villain as ISG
quite heavily.
Flea.
They're bringing everybody up.
And Flea's looking to scout this out, maybe even set up a play. Straight away, there's the committal onto Stanking, jump forward, they've bursted down the line, but now the reverse play comes in. They focus on the easy kill first, take down the AA. IX Mike and Flea locking down Owie. Owie being chased down slowly but surely. They should find him. He'll burrow strike into the sideline, trying to escape. And by the tower, KVH and Villain, they're just diving in. They're looking for Bryle. Bryle trying to hide in the trees, turns around with the razors, will get a kill with him. But overall, Villain has found a double kill. Moon trying to finish him off. Villain will go down. So a 3 for 3. So these scrappy sort of fights between these two teams.
Did Ritsu? Okay, so Ritsu TP bottom.
A little more split up between that of Iceberg, as they do have their 3 cores quite high up.
Yeah.
Whereas with his GG, it's a lot of weight on the DK, but bottom lane, Owie gets caught out straight away. So they're finding that Sand King solo, pushing out those lanes. Flea's already looking to set something up top.
He might be able to catch Ritsu off here. He does have backup though, and they're scouting the sides with that AA blast. But Ritsu now has to be careful.
There's the opening. They've got the first stun. Sand King moving into position for the further lockdown. KVH trying to close the gap. We'll get the static link off. The fingers there as well. Ritsu actually popping the Phantasm, but that's going to be his death and the use of the Phantasm down. That's a long cooldown. So no Phantasm for what, the 2 minutes that it's unavailable. I think he's shooting himself there. There's the follow stun. Ritsu, he's in a bit of trouble. They do have the Dream Coil and the Ice Blast flying in for the repel. The GA is there and Ritsu is dead. Owie will come in with the Epicenter. They're bursting them down very low on the side of his GG, and they are able to pop IX Mike on the Omni Knight. But the rest of his GG stands strong, and I mean, Ritsu is throwing a stun out onto the Nyx Assassin, who had the Spike Carapace at the ready. Owie will also lose his life here. Iceberg are just, they're looking all over the place.
Yeah, Bryo was bottom, at least pushing that tower during all of it, so he will claim whatever. You just always bring your illusions all in instantly. They've got Phantasm available. It is still only level 1 because he's level 11, but this is a full 5v5 engagement coming out here, and there's no guarding angel.
They've just caught out the puck. Sand King's in there with the control, and that's going to be moved down. They'll get the Ice Blast over. Ritsu does manage to make the committal onto KVH. They get a big kill. They have found the Razor. The rest of his GG now on the retreat. Iceberg chasing down for more action, but Villain, he had the other Dragon Ball. This big stun coming out, 2 on the back lines, catching both of them out. The finger on an illusion, a little bit off the mark there from Sand King. But IX Mike trying to chase down Owie. Owie will be able to blink away.
Man, these instant stuns on Puck, Moon Meander just get punished over and over again in both games.
We talked about how good sort of the final 3 heroes of his GG were in terms of offering control, and we're seeing it in these fights. The stuns are on point. The thing, as we said, the finger a little less so there.
Yeah.
As sure showed that illusion.
They're looking for
Ritsu. He's just walked in. He's going to get stunned up.
Owie.
Oh, the Epi is doing a lot. Is it enough? They get the Requiem off as well. They managed to turn it around. Double kill for Ritsu. They close them down on that bottom lane.
This time, it was a bait. Owie was perfectly positioned there for the 3-man stun Epi.
That was, yeah, absolutely perfect.
Blast, it does connect actually on him, and there is a Sand King coming in. Owie, he's got the disable. This should be a Razor death.
Yeah, there's no backup for KVH here at the moment. They actually dropped the coil as well in order to get the kill, and they do get it. Flea, he is hunting, maybe seeing if he can find something in response, but on his own, not really wanting to reveal or poke his head out. The Vendetta will finish. As yeah, Flea has to be careful. I mean, he's just walked in. There's 2 heroes here. He didn't have any backup.
And he's dead.
I mean, I'm sure he knew the Vendetta was wearing off, but he played like he didn't realize.
Yeah.
As, yeah, he just...
Full here.
See what they can do. Owie jumping in, trying to open. They have got the Epicenter wrapped up as well. Owie will get it off, but the stun follow-ups there from Flea. Again, Ritsu, he stuns the Spike Carapace.
And he's got the armlet toggle.
But with the Spirit Vessel on him, it's pretty hard to survive that. And he's dead. He's really got to stop stunning the Nyx Assassin. It doesn't work out. Owie will go in with the stun, but surround this shrine. So is GG have the safe positioning.
So they might actually be able to find Kid Track here. The Aetherling's Lion Stun. Getting close, but they will be able to run him down. So I think they actually thought that they would be able to commit further to kill the Razor, but what ended up happening was Dragon Knight kind of walked through the midst of his team. So the SF and the AA kind of just turned onto him and blew him.
On the back lines, there is dust on Kit Rack, but Flea goes in straight away onto that AA. The line has been jumped on. Here we go. They are popping the Phantasm, looking towards Flea. Flea just gets critted down straight away here. So 2 kills for Iceberg. See if they can get some more out of this. They've surrounded IX Mike, stunned up. This is the big fight that Iceberg needed.
And they're going to go into Roche, and they just got the gem as well from that Nyx.
Big fight there for the side.
They didn't even have to commit the BKB from Bryo. So they're going to have that one for the next fight.
Roshan as well is GG. It's pretty much impossible for them to get into that pit. Seeing the power of the CK there in that form. If he can get his hands on the targets, he will still absolutely rip through them with those sort of 700 damage crits.
And with that Shadow Blade, got him. He buys the Silver Edge.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like enormous that he's not going for the heart because they're in such a lead, and I can see like the thing to break the DK, of course, but whatever. Bryle going for Ethereal Blade this game on the SF, so going for a bit more of that mixed damage. Since they are playing versus Omni Knight, he wants to be able to do damage versus the Guardian Angel.
And very good against the DK with that.
Very much so leading the way.
Whoa.
Moon.
Villain sort of awkwardly jumping in on that one, and they'll move in. Dreamcoil just down onto one of them. Villain turns straight away with the BKB, but so does Bryle. The Dragon versus the SF at the moment. The GA comes out. Yours Dodge will be there. They're trying to set up on the Moon, but Moon will be fine. Gets himself out of it all, and on the backlines, Ritsu commits onto the Nyx Assassin. Takes down one. There's the Hex upon him. The epicenter from Aoi, though, comes through the midst of it all, and they've found 3 kills. Double kill for Bryle. This is going to be a team-wide. GG, well played is called. Falls apart just like that, and that.
I think the CK pick was really good for me. Even though the Ritsu sure he died a couple times, and maybe unnecessary deaths and maybe the unnecessary Phantasm Pap top, it was